Yo, Pearl, how you doing? Yeah, we had a night stream now. We had a night stream today. Some good old Persona. Hey, Aurora, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. The RPG demo releases. Nice, Akira. Did you make me more OP? Tried to spell out forest. Is that what it is, final? Maybe. Honestly, it kind of almost looks like that. Okay. It does look like it, yeah. You have a special pin for Monday? Oh, do you know? Oh shit, you hear this music? That's ominous. Alright, well there's Risei. Fog is here now. Music is ruined, right? There's Soccer Dude. You need soundtracks to the RPG. Oh really, Kira? Nice. How'd you get the soundtracks? Kanji. Yeah, now we don't have our cool music. Now we got like this creepy ass music. It was posted on some website. Oh yeah, that's right. We're gonna get that diligence up. Right? Because it's still not maxed yet. Yeah, we're gonna get that maxed out diligence, damn it. If it's the last thing I do besides the dungeon. You get that New Game Plus file ready, right? Over here, students talking. Well, this has really been weird lately. What's up with all this fog? Yo, Unholy, how you doing? Fog like it's going to stay here forever. You're not sure if I'll struggle? We'll see, Akira. I mean, you have me there as being OP, right? Yeah, I remember you saying that final. Is there a New Game Plus exclusive boss here too? In this one? Oh, because you said like Persona 5. Never mind. Sorry. I didn't read the second word. Oh, you didn't go? Holy nice. Just stock you up with potions. Okay, good, Akira. Good job. Did you buff up Neon's healing since she's the only healer? It's okay, we're one shot by an enemy skill. If I get one shot by an enemy skill, I'm blaming you. Heard that. Heard is nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. I also heard that it's poisonous, very toxic, and nobody knows why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. Probably stay at home for a while. You're just too lazy to go take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? It's also New Game Super Boss. Are you serious, Final? They all have a New Game Plus Super Boss? Damn. I did create him after all. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Who else would I blame, Akira? Not gonna lie, it's kind of creepy with the fog like this.
Good day.
Are you plans after school? I'd like for you to come with me.
Oh.
Naoto, don't be sad. Fine, I swear I didn't try to make her sad. Yo, Summon, how you doing? Good day! Naoto's sounding angry. You have a new character name too? What's the new character name, Akira? It's too cold now. It's such a painful season. If you've got back pain. See? Her name is Alice. Oh, nice. You have back pain. There's a deity that makes your back hurt. It's a titan named Atlas. Hey, I know that name. You know about him? He's often depicted carrying the earth on his shoulders. You good with tire summon? That's good. Besides the tire part, I'm doing good. I'm ready for some Persona. Looks really heavy. Makes me hurt just looking at it. And atlases are also used in geography class. You know what they are? Well then, Kain-kun, who doesn't look, well then, Kain-kun, who doesn't look like he'd know. The fuck? Why are you asking me if I don't look like I know? I'm probably just like a pain. Wait, what's the kingdom coding part, Kira? What does that mean? You know what an atlas is? It's a book of maps. Here's a book of maps that features a large picture of Atlas on the cover. Not the spelling, it's called Atlas, okay? I mean, how else would you spell it? Hey, don't know what an atlas is? I forgot, Fido, I don't look at maps and map books. When's the last time I looked at a map book? Or an atlas? Oh, nice, Akira. Well, it's always... Ow, my back! But it's okay, my knowledge is maxed out. I don't care. No, Tommy, you're gonna take a while from now to go quickly. Still no choice but to wait until the situation changes. It's been like 7 years, you should know it too. I'm sorry, Final. I'll try to be better. Yeah, Akira, I'm gonna pick me, of course. Just keeps bringing out this kid in elementary school, saying that I need to be like him. Isn't that crazy? What kind of super kid is he, anyway? Wait, could you listen to me for a second? That girl on the roof, what do you think she thinks of me? What am I gonna do but change myself? I already have a plan. Have fun? You know, that girl said she wanted to be a vet, so I think she'll need an animal guide. Do you think it's going to be some major points with her? My problem is I don't have the slightest clue where I can get something like that. Do you have any ideas? I'll check the TV. Reward, right. I'll give you something really special. Come on, help me out here. Better 50 posters ready. Akira, what kind of unbalanced bullshit are you making? Pero, what do you think of our new music here? If you can beat me, you can too. Well, it's okay. The optional character isn't as OP as me, right? That's what you said. All right, we're gonna write this. We're gonna write this down. F is in A, G is in B. N is in A, and O is in B. Okay. Someone open to my character. You mean take a picture? Wait, what? Oh, you okay? Never mind. Oops, is P. A? Let's see, what do P, F, and N have in common? Oh, really, Final? Are you excited for it? Nope. Does that... Why would Final have a shirt or gal, Akira? That's Tadashi. Sassy corrupted vinyl. My gosh, yeah, right? Definitely want to see pictures of it, final, when you get it tomorrow. And I should be getting my, Pixel remasters tomorrow, which I'm excited for. Okay. You missed Tadashi's voice. We'll try to play some 14 again soon so you can hear his voice, Akira. I just gotta finish up a game for work first. Yeah, final. We were in a voice chat in the Discord, and then Akira jumped in too because he wanted to hear Tadashi's voice. Because we were doing 14 dungeons. You missed hearing it then? We do it like just kind of like random nights, but we're gonna have like a marathon soon because I have 14 dungeons and 14 to do. so be on the lookout. Not when you're at work. Usually it's at night that when we do it, or the weekend. We don't usually do it during the day. Akira, you didn't ask first. I told you to come in. I was like, Akira, get in here so you can hear his voice. If you want to hear it. That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Hey Rada, how you doing? Let's see what bugs we caught. Okay, squirrel. Yeah, we got all kinds of bugs. That was good. Well, at least the Junas music is still intact. Right, guys? Everything else is fucked, though.
Every day's great at your Junas.
Exactly, Akira. Like another lamp. Okay. What'd you forget to mention, Akira? Oh, you're adding a side quest now? Nice. The extra experience might be needed. You could always make the monsters give more experience too.
Senpai? Yes.
Alright, fine. We're hanging out with Naoto. After thinking carefully, she stares at the two cards laid out in front of her. These cards came from the Shiroku store. I talked to the owner. Her description matched the one you gave. This phantom thief purchased these cards mere days before handing one to you. If that's the case, it's hard to imagine that any elaborate process was performed on the card. Although, I do detect the faint lingering scent of citrus. Very weak cologne, perhaps. Oh, David's little comic thingy. What should I do? Soak it, eat it? Well, it's possible to treat it as such a way as to make it appear. In such a way as to make letters appear in water, but. Wait, letters appearing? That's set. Letters that up. Impossible, but could it be? Your house is closer. Let's go test this out now. Yes. Practically dragged by Naoto. As you toast the car with the fire from the store. Stove. Burnt letters appear. Oh, I picked the wrong option. Whoops. This is why I'm not an ace detective. It really was invisible ink. This was due to staining the paper bird first, making it legible.
Damn.
A grown man employing such childish tricks. This sentence here, it reads as follows. Eating letters with a red face. What? What the fuck does that mean? Eating letters with a red face. This is... Summoned objection. Wrong series. One day I would like to play those games though. The Phoenix Wright games. Or Ace Attorney. This is a goat. We hate Ace Attorneys. Not yet.
Yes.
Yes, and the answer is a mailbox. Naoto shrugs. You want that voice command? What objection? Mailbox. There was one in the shopping district. Let's go. Once you get the point, summon. You can do it. Which one? Yes, final. Fog has enveloped the area. This is what's hidden behind the mailbox. This is like all the cast that's in the. Are you serious, final? Damn. Grandpa had this? Why did he keep it? Look on her face. I made this when I was a child. It's a detective badge. It has no real function though. Heidi challenge. Prize was the stolen detective pads. I have an idea who the phantom thief might be, but none as to his motive. This is an important case to me. Yeah, without you, I'd never have cracked it. Rather, I wouldn't have bothered.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you, Kain-san. Showing her unconcealed smile. A rare occurrence. Winter Naoto has grown deeper. I choose summon? I don't know who the fuck to choose. I'll have final choose. You know, he'll actually know. Now starting some battles enhanced. Naoto can now cure severe ailments during battle. Normally, I think this isn't the time to play along with such games, but I think I'll let this play out, if possible. I guess I'll help. You're on your own. It's like, nah, fuck you. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Let's. Naoto is blushing. Oh.
I'll see you again.
Naoto to her house and went home. Okay. Yeah, the music like this now is creepy as fuck. Let's do Edgeworth's objection. Okay. Alright, when someone redeems that, then then send me that one. Alright, well let's try to get more diligence. Hey, it's me, Yosuke. You want to hang out tomorrow? Sure, why not? Awesome. Me as Daisuke too. I don't want people to think we're dating or anything. What? See you tomorrow. Oh, if only Tadashi saw that. We're gonna hang out with Yosuke and Soccer Dude? Sure, deny it, Yosuke. Hey, there we go, we did it. We're now rock solid. I got an achievement, it's called Mr. Perfect. We did it, guys. We're rock solid now. I did redeem it. Yeah, someone. So there's the redeem to add the command, and well, write it down so I don't like on the. There's a text thing to write down text, and just tell me so what it is. So I don't forget. Yeah, you seem to recall promising to meet up with someone today. You should head out soon. Who did I promise to meet up with? I wonder.
What kept you?
I already told Daisuke about this, but do you want to catch a movie? Oh, you know the scene final? I saw something about a movie that looked good. It's called Blood, Sweat, Tears, and Baseball. What else is playing? Sure, Soccer Dude.
All right.
Knew you'd like it. I know I told you already. I don't want to see that one. Let's watch it. Oh, damn, poor Yosuke. Time with Yosuke and Daisuke. Wait, that's it? That's all it was? Okay. What's the context final? Is it because of the fog? Okay, with Naoto. You're dating two people. They would get jealous? Are you serious? What the fuck? They start talking about it? Oh, that'd be hilarious. The 10K bot. Yeah, that one summoned. The bot command. Like, angrily wanting to see the movie with me? What the hell?
Senpai!
That's funny. Yeah, like, you sit for a while and chat. Thank you. Well then.
Excuse me.
You live with Dojima-san, correct? He's an interesting man. First impression of him was your typical hard-boiled detective. When the police officials and I were in disagreement about their methods, he was the only one that put a word in for me. In the end, my advice was still ignored, but I won't forget that he tried. Now, he's a good man.
Yes.
Yes, I think so too. More than that, I had the sense that he was making a serious effort to solve this case. You and he are quite similar. The Shirogane family has close ties to the police, but that relationship is sometimes overshadowed by conflicting interests. That's why it's helpful to have detectives like Dojima-san around. Then again, in his case... You enjoyed your idle chat with Naoto. I feel like your relationship is going stronger. Hey look, it could become stronger soon.
Oh!
You had no idea, but it's a stretch. Okay, Summon. Hey, whatever you think of, let me know. And I'll try to make it happen. I should be getting back. I didn't mean to keep you here for so long. I'm confused. You should have it if you're ever feeling hungry.
Please accept it.
Ooh, milk chocolate. Hell yeah, Naoto. I'll take some milk chocolate. Oh, then. let's go home.
Good night.
It's simple but simple. Honestly, yeah, Final. I love milk chocolate. Just plain milk chocolate is like my favorite. Oh, Akira, by the way, if you want, you could pin that poll for the Zelda game. Let me see how this looking real quick. How's that looking? It's tied between Minish Cap and Link's Awakening. Assuming Akira's still here. Yeah, I don't think he's here right now. I think we lost Akira. So that means we should be getting a raid soon, right? I can't even see the sky with all this fog. I really like this weather. Huh? Why? I'm fine with it. People say the fog is poisonous, but I don't feel bad at all. I worry too much. What we had Zelda's English VA say, "God damn it, Link." That'd be hilarious, but we'd have to have like someone record it as Zelda's English. Unless you can find it, somehow hire a voice actress to do it. Where's the link? That I'm not sure. Final. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do OG or the remake. I might just do OG if it's like included with. Yeah, so it's just the including the GBA. Oh wait, but it's in the GBA, not the Game Boy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about which one, if it wins. It might end up being the remaster. I was gonna say the original if it came with the Switch Online, but if I have to get the expansion too, maybe not. This man, the town was supposed to be like this from the very beginning. Pretend this is natural. You say so. It was a slight bit harder. And so is the... Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I like it being a little bit harder. Most students are calling in sick lately. Well, I guess it's nothing really unusual. I know it's not like nearly as hard as Link to the Past is, right? The Game Boy was at least on Game Boy Color. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so it might be included in the Game Boy one.
Good day.
Afternoon. I haven't played in school. I would like you to come with me. Damn, Naruto just wants to hang out every day now. Naruto, don't be sad. No, that's unfair. That's unfair share of difficulty. Okay, that's fine. Let's do the objection one for now. Okay. Final, can you send me later the video of that guy's version of objection that you said? Maybe I should go home for today. The fog doesn't seem to be lifting either. I feel drained on foggy days. Fanny said I can't go home yet though. It's a Christian reality of a full-time employee. Days like these, I just want to spend all day counting my money at home. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's easy to count when you use a sequence of numbers with a common difference. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. In geometric regression are more difficult to count by. These sequences are even harder to count by. 0, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Kain, can you answer this? Damn it. What is the sequence called? Oh shit, what was this called? What is the Fibonacci sequence? Yes, okay. Good to know you were studying. Fibonacci sequence is defined by starting with 0, then 1, then all others are the sum of the two before them. And hopefully it doesn't have OST on it. If it has OST, that's fine, Final. But, I mean, it might be possible. Sometimes people just post. Sometimes people just like pull the clips themselves. But yeah, if you can't, having the OST is fine. I want to have my money grow in geometric progression, but at the very least, I could wish for a Fibonacci growth. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. My husband is acting weird lately. Not that we've been fighting, but he's been going on about how the fog is poisonous. I'm depressed. Let's just continue the lecture. Yeah, I can't wait till it starts raining again so I can eat that rice bowl. Finally. But right now we gotta worry about scary crap right now. What? Damn you, riddle man. Alright, so we can hang out with Naoto again. Yeah, good job, right? Alright, are you gonna visit her today? Oh, we could visit Nanako? Oh shit. Maybe we should visit Nanako. I didn't know we could do that. Okay, we're not ready to advance with Kanji yet. Kanji, no, don't be sad. I'm sorry. Really? You haven't seen a visit to Nanako stuff? If I can't bond with anyone on a day, I'm gonna do that. There's Teddy. And Teddy days. When I do social, yeah, I feel that final. You gotta have that time efficiency. Well, that's not scary at all. That's not ominous. Those two weren't there yesterday, were they? Well, I guess we're hanging out with Naoto again. Oh wait, I want to get the bugs first. All right.
Senpai?
There's something I want you to see.
Yes.
Yes, please. We come off the plane. Fog has enveloped the area. Brought a new challenge to the Phantom Thief. I swear, like, everything about Naoto was the inspiration for Persona 5. This is in my mailbox this morning. The Phantom Thief knows where I live. Which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. I need to over the first card. Why you though?
Huh?
What are you saying? That can't be it. Don't blow out such ridiculous nonsense. So, what do you think of the contents of this card? Card reads as follows. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the 3rd is the spot I chose. What cryptid this time? Well, I anticipated that. First thing that comes to mind with fruit tree is the original card. But the second sentence... by the 7 at the 3rd. What do these numerical values mean? The bank closes, fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the 3rd. That's the spot I chose. So 3 o'clock maybe? The numbers are important! No, there's nothing peculiar about those particular positions. It's incomprehensible. 7 and 3rd. Banks close, the fruit tree grows. Look at the 3rd and 7th words. Banks and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the banks is the spot I chose. Anyway, let's search out the biggest tree at this river's bank. Yeah, look at Naoto being good at riddles and shit. Well, I'm not. Something buried by the tree you found. Finally, yes, I am bad at riddles. Anyway, this watch brings back memories. Just a watch, slightly large for a child's wrist. That's pretty advanced, you know. One of the 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong backlight. You can use it to blind the enemy. I modified it when I was a child. I always loved this sort of thing, ever since childhood. I preferred robots and cars to dolls and teddy bears. I liked high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I enjoyed that. Why? Why couldn't I have been born a male? It would have been much easier for me. I could have done what I wanted with gusto. It's funny, isn't it? Yo, Tiger, how you doing? Hey, come on, Naoto. Your gender doesn't matter.
Senpai.
Kain-san. Now that I have people who say that to me, what right have I to complain? Really, it's quite difficult to keep my composure when you're around. I feel like I'm being lectured, like I'm still a child. You just stuff from Popeye's nice. Almost at her feet, embarrassed. Look, finally, we're already rank 6 with her. We're power leveling this bond. Oh, I guess we're replacing Invigorate 1 with Invigorate 2, right? It seems I've been doing all the talking. Why don't you tell me about yourself? What were you like as a child? Yeah, it's literally just a straight up upgrade. Wish I could have seen it.
I'll see you again.
Oh shit, I don't have any seedlings again? Damn it. I'm ready to buy seeds tomorrow. Okay, there's Rise. I don't know if I need to talk to Rise before I bond with her again. I do know I need to talk to Kanji though, so let's chat with him.
What you doing? Yeah.
Yo.
Wow.
Went to see Kashiwagi, but something seemed weird. I mean, she warned me about the obvious stuff. After she was done with that, she went on this thing about how buff I was. That's all it was. I went in there thinking I was gonna get expelled. So it kinda caught me off guard. Wonder what that was about. She's after you! Watch out, Kaji, she's after you.
Huh?
Huh? After me? Why? Wait, is she after my blood? Why is she so pissed at me? How did you get... Kanji. I mean, I just didn't call you guys out. It's not fair that it was just me. How did he get she wants his blood? God damn it, Kanji.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at the time. Sorry for keeping you out here with me. Oh yeah, you want some of this? I can't get enough of this
I
stuff.
want you to have this, Senpai.
Oh, catch you later.
Later.
Like how did Kanji jump to blood? The old Japanese calendar had different names for the months. September was Nagatsuki. October was Kanazuki. It really feels like all the gods have gone away. That's since the last month. This fuck is nasty, isn't it? Probably being wrapped up in gas, like an Egyptian mummy or something. I fall down there. When Muggles attack, yeah, she followed yesterday. It's a great name, right? Of course, in my house it was as nice as one of the ancient pyramids. I probably wouldn't complain about it so much. That was like the first thing I said. I was like, I love that name. Mine's already dead, so they don't have anything to worry about. You, however, have tests coming up. If you failed the last exams, you have even more cause for concern. I don't want to see you haunting these halls. Well then, Kain-chan, I have a question for you. Oh no. There are over 130 ancient pyramids in Egypt. But do you know who's buried in the biggest one? Yep, I knew that was going to be wrong. Nope, where did you hear that? The Great Pyramid, the tomb of the Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops. It took over 20 years to build. It was the tallest man-made structure in the world for almost 4 millennia. Final, I suck at history. I'm not gonna lie, I suck at history. That was my least favorite subject. I'm gonna put this question on next week's test. Okay. Thank you, Final. Make sure you study hard so you don't fail it. Well, now I know it's gonna be in next week's test, so now I'll remember. At least for today, I'll remember.
Oh, Senpai.
Wanna walk home together? We don't even have time, okay? Okay, so I can hang out with I could bond with Rise. Alright, Mr. Funky Student. Let's see. So P. Let's do B group. The way they're drawn. Hey, there we go. But view the letters in terms of curves and angles, and you ascertain the distinction. However, that one was easy. Just a little mental appetite for the main course. Go. Okay, Summon, have a good night. And thanks for hanging out.
I love it when she steals my material.
Damn it, Summon. I knew I'd have to step up my game with give you a worthy challenge. Alright, now for the next problem. Next one's another riddle group. Alright. Let's see what we got here. So TC
My name is
is
Yuki,
A.
Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government.
Damn it, Final. C is B. MD is A. And RN is B. Okay. You didn't know what those commands did? Now you do. Oh shit, there's more. BK. Damn it. BK is A. And NE is B. Just What's these three? Is in Group A speed dial. What? Oh. What in the fuck? Alright, Summoned, have a good night. Final, why are you laughing? Hey, there we go. I nailed it. Mean this up. You are bringing the heat, son. All synthetic elements with prime atomic numbers. What in the fuck? I named it Napoleon. He didn't. He found element 79. Didn't know. Now it's time for me to spit the final verse. What? There's more? I'll find the mismatch problem. Took a long time to come up with this one. Which of these things is not like the others? Oh shit. One of these would find a different circle of friends. Oh shit, I didn't even read what the whole thing was. Onset. Damn it. Fucker. Alright, I'll come back for you. We're not done here. Okay, so now I know I could bond with Kanji and Risei. I probably need to talk to Naoto at nighttime before I bond with her again. Meanwhile, creepy music's still playing. I know we're having like this riddle challenge while this creepy ass music's playing. Okay, Risei, Naoto. Oh, we can get in the bike with Yosuke. I think you remember you saying doing it with Yosuke isn't really that worth it, right? You're around the average size. Okay. I wonder what Yukiko's are. Oh, it would be. It's better like early game stuff. You remember how Yukiko's are? All right, let's hang out with Risei today.
Senpai.
It's nothing. If you, I know. Let's go out. How's that sound, huh? Yeah, where should we go? Risei looks happy. Risei was enthusiastic about eating out. Fog has enveloped the area.
What should I have?
The good stuff isn't right away. Oh, okay, so you have to like do it a few times.
Heck, maybe our shop should do something like this.
Hey, look, it's voice acting here. I think this isn't the max one with Risei, I think. But we're gonna try.
How about a gunmo kebab?
I don't think this is
Or
the max
a
one with Risei,
tofu
is it?
croquette?
No, because he hasn't even asked me out yet.
Well, if it isn't Risei-chan.
This is probably like number 8 or 9 final.
You're the deputy mayor, right? Good afternoon.
Yeah, I think this is either 8 or 9 right now.
I heard the news. You know, about the upcoming film. You haven't heard yet? You know Kaname, right? Kaname Mashita. They're gonna be filming nearby, right? I hope they stop by Inaba, too. Oh, I know. Why don't you ask?
Kanamin. I don't have anything to do with them anymore.
But wait, how many are coming? We only have small bed and breakfasts around here. Got it! They can stay at the Amagi Inn. All right, I need to go tell that manager guy I was just talking to.
Well, okay then.
Oh, Risei-chan. Nice to see you.
Inoue-san, what do you want today?
I'm down here scouting film locations, so I thought I'd come see you. I wanted to hear your answer one more time, face to face. Are you sure you're not
God damn it,
coming back?
I'm not going back.
I see.
I know, right? Finally, he's so energetic.
Okay, I understand. Well, now I can focus on my new job. I signed up as Konami Mashita's manager. Remember how we were talking about doing that movie? They picked Konami as your replacement. We're gonna sell Konami. I have every confidence she'll be just as popular. No, even more popular than Risette.
Oh, that's a nice thing to say to Risei.
I see.
Although, Konami is an ordinary girl, we have to polish her so she sells.
That sounds kind of
You
fucked
had
up.
That spark. You learned fast, adapted well to new situations, had that smile that could be as strong or weak as you needed. And those acting skills of yours, you were like an old pro. You could have reached heights most girls could never dream of. Yeah, that's what I think anyway. So, I just had to hear it from your own mouth.
You know, let me just make you feel like complete shit for wanting to quit the acting business.
Well then, goodbye. Stay healthy, okay?
So I want to make sure you know I think you fucked up.
What the heck? That's not fair. After he made me answer? He never told me any of that when we were still working together.
Aw.
Acting skills? Of course I have them. What the heck? Telling me all that stuff now? It's too late.
Oh. Risei is crying.
Hey, why am I crying? There's no reason to cry. There's nothing to be sad about. Nothing. Senpai, I don't know why I'm crying. I can't. My eyes will be all swollen tomorrow. I lost everything. I don't know how, but I lost everything. I'm scared. I'm sad. What's going on? Senpai, please, stay here. Stay by my side. Senpai.
Risei is trembling. Akira, were you not watching this cutscene? However, you're already in a relationship with another girl. He says it's important. Oh, this is the moment right here. Wait, if I hold her, does that mean I'm gonna start dating her? Wait, final. I think so. Hold her is the dating. Well, we can't do that. Well, I feel like an asshole though, but for like just standing here. Fuck. Damn it, game. But Akira, basically, her old manager came up to her and told her after she said no, to like, oh wow, you had so much potential. You were such a great actress. You could have been one of the best ever. You were so good. But oh well. Well, we replaced you with this other girl. So see ya. So then she started crying. We didn't get a romance yet. Some people accidentally romance her. I can see that because like all the other ones made it obvious. This one doesn't. Like holding her doesn't mean you're gonna start dating her.
Senpai. I have you. I have the others. can't lose everything.
Partly a culture thing. Oh, like if you hold them, that's kind of a... That kind of be like a way of doing
You
it.
need me, right?
Smile through her tears. If you relate to what you say, scream deeper. Okay, so that was rank 8. Okay. Ooh, what a stamina song. Oh, does that mean we'll heal more? Like, after battles? I like that is more scarce. Oh, okay. Every effect at the end of battles becomes stronger. Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm going home now. My head's all messed up. I need time to think it all over. About how I feel now. I don't want to lose anything more. Goodbye, Senpai.
Watch we say walk off and went home. Oh, poor Rise. I know Akira would have held her. Why are you saying damn me, Akira? Because I didn't date her? Or hold her? I'm sorry, Akira. I'm already taken. I couldn't do it. I couldn't cheat on Yukiko like that. You can't just fuck his own rules. It's harem time. I think I needed to talk to Ayane actually.
Oh, Senpai!
So let me talk to her. I keep forgetting to like look at the calendar to see what the weather's looking like.
I'm so happy!
Oh, Akira, I was trying to say earlier if you want to pin that poll, by the way, you can. But you were not here. Thank you, Akira. Say a cross-dressing contest. You are really beautiful, as always. Oh, it's strange to call a man beautiful, isn't it? I'm sorry, but you look so good with your makeup. I'm jealous. I don't look good with makeup. I wish I looked more mature, like you. You'll get used to it. Thank you, Akira, for calling everybody a nerd also.
Huh?
What? No, I'm
Thank you very much.
very much. I feel much more confident now. Yeah, not even saying what the poll's about. Damn it, Akira. Surprised at Tatsumi-kun's cross-dressing. Sir was intense. If you were in a musical piece, it wouldn't have an intro. This would be something at fortissimo. We got to know each other over small talk. Okay.
Oh.
Kanji got subtly roasted. Fucking poor Kanji. Why, look at the time. I've been talking for such a long time. I have to be home pretty soon. Oh yes, here, senpai.
This is my...
Please use it when you're feeling tired after club practice. Glad we spent time together today. I was so happy we could talk.
Good night!
Oh shit, that looked like fog all day, every day. That's a lot of fog. Hi Alexa, how are you? Thank you for the rain and thank you for summoning a Robus. How are you, Alexa? I think that there are more and more people getting weird because of the fog. I'm doing good. How are you? How was work today? Oh, it was at 7,500. Oh, nice. Oh, he's got home and had dinner. What'd you eat for dinner? Oh, wow, you got home late today. They kept you late today? I see people wearing these huge gas masks around town. Yeah, people are getting sick too. Haven't there been people saying a lot of weird stuff lately? Like the world is ending and that global warming is because of original sin. Nutty stuff like that. Hey, you got home late. Hopefully it wasn't like work wasn't crazy today though, besides having to stay late. It wasn't too bad. Okay. At least it wasn't too bad. Well, damn them for making you stay late though. Hey. And what'd you have for dinner, Alexa? What do you think is gonna happen if someone's sick but don't know anything about it? To be honest, yesterday my dad. Morning. What's up, you guys? You don't look so well. Are you exhausted from studying for the test around the corner? You're not forgetting something. Christmas is coming up in a month. Have you found your dates yet? Oh my god, Christmas is in a month. Ooh, spicy chicken sandwich. Nice. Did you take a picture? I had some chicken tenders from the restaurant. Chicken tenders and fries. It was pretty good. I got mine already. Tell you what, I'll give you guys a Christmas question. Yeah, it was good. You'll send it in Discord. Okay, thank you. I definitely want to see. Alright. I'll ask a question regarding cakes. Highwind. Which is considered a rice cake? Because in November, right? I don't know. Yep, okay. I was kicking that list. Oh yeah, Alexa, I have the recaps written out, so I can send them to you if you want. I don't know if you wanted to read the Persona one. Cake, you take dessert. Something pounded together is also called cake. That's the case with mochi. It's rice pounded together. Another example, kamaboko is a fish cake. Fish meat pounded together. Now, you probably don't want to be eating fish cakes on Christmas night. Hahaha. Incorrect answer. Well. Yeah, Persona was not that long. But, so yeah, I can send it to you if you want, Alexa. Either like now or later. Sure, okay. Alright, let's alright, round through with this guy. Alright, we know this. Yeah. Yeah, Prometheum. Because I knew that one 100%. Okay, stop. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of this one. Stop. Okay. Let's find a different circle of friends. Stop. Need decimal arts. Lines, onset, or guns. What the fuck? I have no idea. Need? Hey, there we go. Most impressive. Hell yeah. What did he with like 0 division? The other words can be formed into at least 2 other single word anagrams that use every letter. You are the champion, my friend. You're no longer just a riddle brother. My riddle partners in crime, or riddle soulmates, like some kind of crazy riddle epoxy. So celebrate this kinship of gamesmanship. Hook you up with this. Stay sharp, my man. I did all that for a fucking chewing saw. Are you kidding me? You asshole. I find like 10 of those in the dungeon. I feel ripped off. Free SP healing. I mean, I guess it is free, but still. Oh yeah, and Alexa, we just had I had a cutscene with Rise just now, and it was kind of sad. She was starting to cry about like about some stuff. Okay, I know I can bond with Kanji. How am I looking with Naoto? It was that disappointing for me, at least. Yeah, and Akira was disappointed because that was my chance to start dating her, and I didn't.
Senpai?
Okay, sorry, Naoto. Not yet. Naoto, no, don't look sad. Stop. I'm sorry. You find out, I'm sorry.
Senpai.
Senpai. Let's go somewhere today. Alright, let's hang out with Kanji.
Yeah.
Sweet. Good boy here. Here. Oh my god, look at all that. Kanji made that stuff? A bunch of knit dolls on the table. Each one with different clothing and accessories. They're very elaborate. I can have these? Yeah, if you don't need them. I guess you could just toss. Thank you. Oh yeah, Mom said you should at least be paid for the materials. She gave me some money. I said I don't need it. Look like I'm in this for the money, do you? Mister, you're from Tatsumi Textiles, right? Oh, nothing. I'm going to show these to Mom. Thank you, mister.
Senpai.
I think I kind of understand now. A little, anyway. About what strength really means. I used to think it was doing what needed to be done, like a man. So I thought, for me, that catching this damn killer. I mean, that's important too, but there's something else I gotta confront too, ain't there? Your weak heart! Damn. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, saying your weak heart kind of sounds like an asshole move. My past. Yeah. I still ain't snapped out of it. Stuff that other me said inside the TV world. That girl I made cry a long time ago. I haven't gotten past any of it. Ain't that easy to become strong, is it? Looking far into the distance with a relieved look on his face. Does he really find him? Nice, we're rank 7 with Kanji now. He can now endure a mortar blow in battle. I'm taking off. Mom saw this stuff I made. She's been hassling me about selling them at the shop. The hell's a textile shop gonna do with stuff that's already been knit? Kanji seems happily embarrassed.
Later.
Parted with Kanji and went home. Oh wait. Oh, whoops. Wait 1 second. Okay. Here. Okay, Alexa, I sent you that thing. If you want to read it now or later, whenever. And then what's happening now will make a little bit more sense. Okay, so we talked to Naoto. I do need to talk to Naoto. Of course, Alexa. And thank you for, like, you know, wanting to read those. There's Naoki. Oh, Alexa, guess what? My Pixel Remasters are my Pixel Remaster Collector Edition is coming tomorrow. I'm really excited for that. Okay, we're gonna go talk to Naoto. So we don't make her sad again.
Good evening.
Neat, right? I can send you pictures of it tomorrow if you want. Thank you. I'll chat with Naoto. Feel like something's growing stronger, could become stronger soon.
Oh,
What do you want to make, Akira?
please accept it.
Mini melon bread, okay. Oh, nice, Akira. This is like a chain of quests.
Good night.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like just fogging. It's all fog. Wow. That'll be in the end of the game, though. Yeah, so just write it down so you don't forget later. Oh, we can get in the bike with Yukiko. There's Marie. I'm sure we gotta talk. No, we can't hang out with Rise yet. It's Kanji. We just bonded with him, so I'm sure we can't do it again. Okay, so I guess let's see what happens when we go on the bike with Yukiko, I guess. But when they're... Oh yeah, no, I want to see if we can visit... Shit, can we go see Nanako today? Who can I talk to do that? Maybe I can talk to Chie?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go visit Nanako. Yes. That's what we're gonna do. You're not good with your friends. Big bro. Painful for her. I'm okay. Oh. Didn't seem like it's getting any better. So, how are things that we're at the house? See, sorry about that. She's gone to sleep. Well then, we'll be going now. Take care, Dojima-san. Yeah, thanks. They're worried about Nanako, as they would be about themselves. Their relationship is deepened. Oh damn, we got bond with everybody with that. Okay. That's good, actually. So there you go, Final. You say you never saw that? You saw that Final got bond with everybody. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Nanako, potentially Dojima, and the party members? Hell yeah. It says one old giant bonding moment. It's because it's Nanako. Okay. I guess there's literally nothing to do. Oh, I guess. Hold on, I'll go fishing. I guess. Oh, wish that could be incorporated into Max Social League runs now. Really? Oh yeah, and Alexa, I finished writing the 13.2 stuff too. I'll send you that later. Hi Allison, how are you? Allison, this fog is crazy right now. We just visited Nanako in the hospital. Let me see, we're trying to catch the Genji thing. You're so sleepy after today? Yeah, I bet that was exhausting. You can get some good sleep tonight. Come on. But you're gonna go back to the game next week, and then you're gonna kick that guy's ass. Hey, I got the Genji thing. Okay, I can give that to what's her name? I guess tomorrow because. No, final. I don't know what the fuck that guy means by a cute fish. Like, what's a cute fish? I tried talking to him, but he didn't sound like I had it. You know what fish he wants? Okay. You will, Allison. I promise you're gonna get past it. You literally had him at like 1 health on at that one attempt. You're gonna kill him. I promise you will kill him. I don't have the bait. Of course, I don't have the bait for it. Okay. Is it a bug or is it the what's it called? The other thing that lady gives me. The breadcrumbs. Okay. Now Mercy wanted some kind of one of the ladybugs for it. Okay. Second term finals begin today. Oh god. We're doing finals. Alright, let's see what I remember and don't remember.
Yo!
Yo, Kain. This weather, man. What's up with this? It's really weird. Have you ever heard of anything like this before? Oh yeah, finals start today. But that's seriously not the point now. What's going to happen? Thought that stuff like about the fog being hard for people was just a rumor. But people are getting sick. And even besides that, there have been a lot of weird rumors being spread around too. Damn, I don't know how any of this feels. I don't like how any of this feels. Yeah, this is all really weird. What does French food stem from? What? When the hell did they say this? I don't remember this. Okay. Whatever. What does figure in figure skating refer to? Alright, day one's a success. Who's buried in the biggest pyramid? Hey, I know this one now! Thanks for telling me it was on the exam. What is the book of maps called? An atlas? You're excited, Allison? I'm glad you're excited. I was excited for it too. I think I'm getting closer to being done with Fire Emblem. And actually, Allison, the day stream yesterday was actually really fun. Yes, it's talking. But I'm even more excited to hang out soon. There's no way we can keep the club going like this. Too many of our members keep calling in sick. When's the damn fog going to clear up? Senpai, people who are just slacking off aren't showing up either, right? You can keep the club with the members you're left with. May the fog help you find who's the most dedicated in being in the club. Huh? I guess that's one way of looking at it, I guess. Where has the words Bride Ale in its roots? Fuck, I fucked up. What kind of bird is a Pinkadori? It was a cuckoo. I remember that. Yes. Okay. Finals day 4. Where does the South Pole belong to? None. What is the sequence called? The Fibonacci sequence. Nailed it. Allison, are you excited for Hollow Knight on Friday too? Yeah, let's see. What did they happen on the Midnight Channel? Looks like they turned it on. And there was a picture of this town in complete ruins. Oh shit! What? First, she saw Inaba get swallowed by the fog and sent to some other dimension. There were monsters coming out of the fog too, like in that story. You notice ever since the fog started, it seems that some people can see the Midnight Channel even when it's not raining. But is our town getting more and more messed up? Okay, well that's ominous as fuck. What desert is what's this on? Shit, this one I don't remember. Nubian? Damn it. This is considered rice cake. Oh shit. Okay, I did as good as I did last time.
Man, this fog just won't quit. The weather report said it might start snowing soon. But what's going to happen if it snows with all this fog?
Hey, snow.
Whoa, where'd you guys come from?
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got there.
We ran into each other back there, so we came together.
Got the whole gang here.
The fog's so thick that sometimes you can't see your nose in front of your face, so everyone's forming groups now.
It's definitely been weird lately. It's so cold, too.
Visibility's so bad it's scary. Can I stick close to you, Senpai?
This girl never changes.
Oh, Allison, we saw the Rise scene earlier, where like she started crying. It was pretty sad, actually.
It really is hard to see anything in this, though. It's just like on the other side.
It was the scene where I could have started dating her.
Guys, put on your glasses!
Oh shit! Your glasses on, your vision becomes much clearer.
Whoa, it's all clear.
Wow, Kanji came up with that?
What the hell's going on?
So it's like the TV world fog.
These glasses are meant to help us see through the fog in the other world. But putting that aside, no glasses would improve one's visibility in a fog under normal circumstances.
Then, could the fog from over there be leaking into our world?
That's what it looks like.
Huh? Well, you guys think that's it? I was kind of expecting you to ignore it as Chie being random again. It's just a thought.
I mean, it's the right thought, though. Moon darkens.
Anyways, today's the last day of exams, right? Let's get him over with so we can meet up at the special headquarters after school.
What's up, Akira?
Wow, we haven't used that name in a while.
Last day of exams. You're familiar with every question. Feel confident about your answers. Haha. There will be dramatic turns in the story from this point. It is strongly recommended that you take this opportunity to save. Would you like to? Oh my god. Okay, final. Is shit about to get real? Oh god. Alright, I think shit's about to get real. Let's see. Final, should I turn off our alerts too?
Hey, here's a story about the fog.
Like, is it that big? Should I turn off alerts or commands? Very. Okay, we'll turn off commands then. Hold on. We gonna turn them off. Wait. Okay. Alright, sound commands are temporarily off. Something's about to go down.
Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pinpoint. Is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
We should have our glasses on right now.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame.
Yo, Matt, how you doing?
Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right? Whether he confesses or not, it was him who did everything. Getting him convicted is up to your uncle.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
God damn it.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
That's some bullshit.
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that!
I won't count you on that.
We all know he did it. You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets.
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai. No, not just her, or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
Exactly. Goodbye. Buy a new Katatsu.
What's the matter?
A Katatsu?
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock.
Hell yeah.
All right, off to the houseware section for Nanako-chan!
Yosuke.
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something.
What?
Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here?
Hmm?
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back. But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
I thought we talked about this already, Teddy.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys.
Oh, we're not inviting him to my place,
I'm
but
so touched. I'll stay by your side until Nana-chan comes home, Sensei.
Oh, that's right. There's no one but you at your place.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
yeah, don't screw it over, Yosuke.
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt.
Oh my god.
How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Juness overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
Oh damn.
What? What did you just say?
Damn.
Come on, baby. Don't fight over me.
Teddy, I swear to God.
Stay out of this!
You're just laughing at it.
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
Video game Jack Frost doll. A Jack Frost doll.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
Wait, why is there a plus of Jack Frost if he's also a persona in this universe? That seems weird.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
Of course!
Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Oh god, no, they're not making the cake. The bloods of King Frost, Black Frost, and Power. What the fuck? Why? How? Oh, Naoto's like, what? Naoto doesn't know about their cooking.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse.
Oh no.
The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Oh no.
Come on, let's go!
Wife's at the hospital sometime now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself. Do something about Nanako.
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
Get back to this room.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her?
For real.
Why'd it turn out like this?
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What?
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? You want to see that stuff so bad? We'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here? Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there.
I know, Kira.
Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
I can see why, Final.
How's Nanako?
Doctor.
Big bro. Mm-mm. I'm scared. Big bro. Daddy.
Nanako!
Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
No!
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Nanako-chan.
Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame!
Good.
Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved. I can't tell you that.
Just tell us where he is already! Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's his room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave them permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to...
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's so much bullshit.
That's not right! Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Ooh, it's wide open.
I was scared, so I...
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan's...
I didn't.
12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
The hell?
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow.
No. Come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing.
To hell with the law. I won't ever forgive what you did.
This... Please! Stop! Huh? Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Exactly.
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You just gonna turn your back and walk away?
But...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
I'm gonna throw him into the TV?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But... Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just... push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing could make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader?
Shit. Push him in, or do we leave Or, fuck. I want to push him in. I really want to push him in. Should we? What do I say? Wait a second. Yeah, no backseating. We're gonna push him in.
Yeah.
End this shit.
We'll end this here and now.
Wait a second! Do you really understand what you're about to do? It's the exact same thing Namatame's been doing. I hate the guy too, but you really want to go that far?
Is getting revenge the right thing to do? But if we don't do anything, he might... I don't know anymore.
Are you sure about this?
I'm gonna do it.
You really mean it? There's no other way?
Or is she just gonna keep getting away with it?
What about you guys? Remember, there's no need to stay if you don't want to.
I'll stay.
Me too. I won't be the only one to walk out on this. I'd only suffer more that way. If this is what we've decided, I'll stick with it to the end.
Me too. No matter how we end it, I want to witness it.
Cause all this happened, we'll surely take care of the rest. So we close by the shadow. We'll appear from Namatame. This everything has come to an end. Let's go back to Nanako.
Nanako-chan.
We avenged you, Nanako-chan. But I guess you wouldn't be too happy about that. You're such a kind girl. Hey, where's Teddy? Did he go home?
You're leaving a note behind.
I'm going back to my own world. It's not easy to live there now, but it's my reality. I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
Wait. Severe 1 to 10. So time passed. Oh damn, that's a lot of time passing. Come to Inaba.
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Police have released the identity of the suspect, who was confirmed dead after escaping the hospital as Taro Namatame. Ruling his death a suicide, the police have closed their investigation. However, police have yet to announce the cause of death for either the victims or the suspect himself.
Oh, really, Allison? If you have one, like next week, I'll try it.
Several criminologists have raised questions over how his alleged crimes were committed.
Allison, I'm sad now. You can go to that store. Oh yeah, that's true too. We can just go to the store and buy it. Buy some more. T. Jackson, reminds you of Persona 4 Golden? It is very similar to Persona 4 Golden.
It seems that though this case has come to an official end, many of its mysteries will remain forever unsolved. Up next is our fog forecast for
I guess the fog went away too.
Fog is still covering the town, but it's
Shut up,
softened
Final.
somewhat this week with the
I'm
coating
emotional
of
right now,
spring.
damn it. Oh, fog is still covering the town. Okay, yeah, I guess the fog didn't go away. Damn.
Today and tomorrow we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual.
Oh, but it's starting to go away
Saturation
now,
from
finally.
then on is still to be determined. If you have travel plans, please be mindful of visibility conditions.
Yeah, Allison, I'm sad now.
It's almost time for your train. Are you ready to go? Starting tomorrow, I'll be all by myself in this house.
Oh, I guess I'm leaving.
It's gonna be lonely. Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me. Hey, if there was evil in the world that had to be dealt with, but no one would step up to see justice done,
Exactly, Kira.
it might fall to the closest person at hand to bear the burden of punishing them. Don't you think?
I know what he's getting at.
Maybe so. Huh. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on. Hey. Thanks.
Yo, Monkey, how you doing? I'm guessing this is like the bad ending, by the way. We'll see though. Can we just live with him? I mean, I'd be okay with it, Kira.
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring without you around, Senpai.
You will visit, won't you?
We'll come immediately if anything happens on your end. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
Take care. Keep in touch, okay? I'll reserve a room for you at the Amagi Inn the next time you come.
Thanks, you.
Well, I'll see ya. You really helped us out with lots of stuff.
I'm glad to hear that,
Thanks,
Monkey.
partner.
We just had something very sad happen in the game, and we probably got like the bad ending. Yeah. Hey, we did it, guys. We beat the game. What your interpretation of what happens in this bad ending? But it's very much a bad ending. Yeah, I kind of figured. Thank you, T. Jackson, for your help with making the bad ending. I appreciate it. Yeah, Monkey, so Nanako died in the hospital. And so yeah, I'm sad now. Akira, about that, Akira, why would they do that? Because it's fucked up. That means that's why I wanted you to save and not look at chat at all. Yeah, I see that final. It's okay. Well, I ignored that. I knew that. I had a feeling. I'm not surprised that happened. So we got the bad ending because we said hi to the killer, and then we threw him in the fucking TV so he could die, and then just called it a day. I didn't even want to type Akira. I'm sorry. So yeah, that was the bad ending. It'd be murderous bastard and kill the killer. Yeah, he fucking killed Nanako. That can't forgive that shit. You gotta get... Yeah, of course. Nope, that was it. This was the finale, guys. We're done with Persona 4. Bye, everybody. Good stream. Hey, Valk, how you doing? Valk, I got the bad ending in Persona 4. I got revenge and was... I got revenge on the killer. And it was the bad thing to do. Thank you, Monkey. Chassis, he visibly pissed. Attraction with Persona 5. No, I think this is worse than what I did with Persona 5. This is like the actual bad ending. It wasn't like I got the base ending. I actually got a little murderous. No base game true ending. Yeah, see, I got the true ending of base Persona 5. Valk, if the guy killed Nanako, would you want to get and he knew he was about to get away with the murders? Would you want to kill him? It's also not easy to get the false endings in Persona 5. Hey, let me have this. Probably revenge is cool, Valk. I'm glad you think it's cool. So yeah, that was the bad ending. But now I'm sad because either way, Nanako's dead. That happens before you choose the ending. So even if I do fix it, she's not going to come back. Is she always I'm sure she does, Valk. I don't think there's any other way that she doesn't die. Unless some magic bullshit happens during the golden the golden scenario and she comes back to life. Let's see before I got hits for getting the better. Okay, final, thank you. But, I mean, this has to be we're close to the actual ending of the game, though, right? This is close to where the base game ends, yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's still the whole golden thing. But I think you said golden wasn't like nearly as extensive as the royal stuff was, right? As far as how much longer it goes after. Going in like where it's a lot of extra stuff to do. Yeah, time for going content. Right, yeah, so it's just like a little bit extra. Valk, don't you work from home though? On Thursday, isn't that what you said? I hope France dies, Valk, how dare you? Not France. Anyone but France. Not anymore. Oh, you have a new position, Valk? Like, you got promoted? I didn't know you didn't have that anymore, though. Yeah, you start the game over. Carry. Okay, so this is New Game Plus for like. You usually have. Play that piano thing. Oh, okay. Alright, we're saving that in a new slot. Oh shit, that's the last slot I can save it in. Okay, well. Sorry I said bye. Oh! Oh, nice, Val. Sorry if I forgot, sorry. But nice, congratulations, Val. Yes, I don't want to save this. We don't want the bad ending. How are you liking the new position? Can we skip the cutscene so we don't have to see Nanako dying again? Allison, we beat Persona 4. We did it. We're done. I need this fast forward and save that. Okay. I can't skip. No, final really. Damn. Well, at least there's more money and benefits. That's good. Hopefully, like, it's not too bad. Good to see it in fast forward mode.
Hey,
I don't know if that's any better.
About the fog.
Wait.
More and more citizens
Oh my god.
though the government.
Wait.
Is this fog really dangerous?
Oh yeah, that's right. Allison, I killed the killer. I got revenge on the killer. I couldn't let that shit go. You also did that. Right? Like Allison, like he killed Nanako and he was gonna get away with it. Can you can you literally let that go? Can you actually let that go? Allison knows revenge is cool. But Allison, I'm really sad about that though, with Nanako. Like that would, don't touch my girl. You're exactly right. Like you don't fuck with Nanako. Of all people, you do not fuck with Nanako. Tend not to get the path to an ending. Because they mess up the sequence and they kill him. Yeah, I'm blind playthrough. Stop, I don't want to see this. And he also killed him. I don't blame anyone for doing that, Allison. Like, seriously.
Senpai!
Like, that was literally the most unforgivable person they could have killed in this game. You're really proud that I did also. Thank you, Allison. I'm glad you're proud of me. Okay. This fucker. Okay, this is okay. We're not gonna push him in this time. I can't stay here. It's probably gonna just be the same thing. So we'll say to chill this time. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Also, Allison, I do not, Allison. Unless like I fuck up, then I'll let you or Final tell me. I was gonna say be on the lookout, please, just in case.
We don't have time.
And Akira too, thank you.
If we don't do this now, the cops will come back.
Thank you, Allison. Thank you for the head pats. No one get past this Dragoon.
What are you trying to say?
Missing something. This won't change anything. We are missing something. I feel like there is something that's missing from this. You have to get through me.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Okay. Shit. Well, we know his true feelings.
It probably isn't. But if we let him go free, and he claims another victim, is that right? Would it make Nanako-chan happy if we let something like that happen? Sorry, but I don't understand how you can hesitate just because of that.
I didn't think we'd end up like this. I mean, I thought we were all on the same page.
How the hell can you be so half-assed about this? Are you okay with what this bastard did?
Of course we're not!
Of course not.
But can you look me in the eye and say you're okay with doing the same thing this guy did?
Get timed out, thank you, Akira.
It's just like how you feel right now. That you can't turn your back and do nothing. We're not gonna sit back and watch while our friend becomes a murderer, you moron!
To kill someone because they killed someone first. I can't decide on something that serious.
This is very intense.
But still...
But this is very serious, too. That's why.
If you have it in you to be this angry for someone who was close to you, then you mustn't kill. That's something you can never take back.
So we leave it to the cops? You trust them to handle it?
Even if we can't trust them, from here on is no longer our battle. It's Dojima-san and his fellow officers' fight to convict the suspect. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's not really a good way of putting it. But
I'm proud that I can protect this town with you all. That's why I don't want to make this terrible situation even worse by doing something like this. I want to keep going to school with you all and make more memories with my friends. I don't want one of those memories to be of us killing someone. So what if there's another crime? We can still save people like we always have.
is that a cat in a box, Allison?
Yet, then why assume that our future will be filled with misfortune?
Yo, Victoria, how you doing? Oh, you're good. The emotional roller coaster is very emotional, Victoria. We got the bad ending, and so we're redoing it now.
Nothing's happened yet. Our future hasn't been decided.
I like that one, Allison. That cat in the box. Oh, speaking of emotes, I should be getting sketches for the new emote soon. Maybe like in the next day or two, hopefully. You did that too, Victoria? I think we all... I feel like everybody's killed him the first time. Possibly the Jack one, Akira. I know definitely the static ones. But maybe the animated ones won't be this week. I'm glad we all killed him. I'm glad too, Allison. Credits roll. I'm like, hell if that's the actual ending. Yeah, Victoria's like, yeah, there's no way in hell that was the end of the game. It's not, the ending's not like really bad. I mean, it's kind of bad because we killed somebody, but like, it's very inconclusive. Like, nothing happens after it. I just kind of go and we call it the game. Is it? No, Akira, Nero's gonna be the middle finger. Are you gonna have those emotes and stuff to buy like as stickers? Oh, that's a good idea, Final. Maybe I should add them as stickers. I might do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, Final. Cause I haven't added Etsy stuff in a while, in a minute. Yeah, thank you for that. That's a good idea, Final. Thank you. Honestly, I actually didn't even kill him. I just got tired of saying the same damn thing to Yosuke. Really? Also, was that strawberry? So what? Jax is gonna be raging, Akira. He's gonna be like, it's gonna be like him pissed off with his purple aura that he gets. He's gonna be, of course he's pissed. Yeah, that's like Jack's one emotion. Of course he's pissed off.
go back to Nanako-chan's room.
Well, we did it. We stopped Yosuke from killing him.
Oh, there they are.
We need a fist bump one day. That would be cool to have, like, maybe for the Discord. That's a good idea, Akira. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna write that down. That's a good idea. Allison, I did cry. Yes, I did cry. When she flatlined, I definitely cried. And Final teared up again, yeah. I was really sad, Allison. Like, yeah. I wasn't even talking or anything.
Nanako-chan came around.
She came back. She came back.
Huh? What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
Oh my god, good.
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
God, she came back.
But
Allison,
until
yes.
I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a
Oh my
fighter,
god.
and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
Came on, give her. Nanako stayed dead in the other ending. I'm realizing that now, Final. Yes, Nanako gets all the head pats. All the head pats.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen.
Good.
I'm so glad. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Come on! Stop crying, you two!
Wait a second, where's Teddy?
I know, right, Matt? That's why I was so pissed at the other guy. Robert, I'm sorry, I don't have any packs. How you doing, though, Robert?
I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird.
Partito from Octopath Travel. Okay, Final, I got you.
I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
So Teddy still... Did he not leave a note this time? He put a note that like Teddy left behind.
I'm going back to my own world. It's
You know,
not
right,
easy
Robert?
to live there now, but it's my reality. I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me. Well, goodbye.
That seems sad. In case I'm waiting for the severe one to the end. Wait, what? That still happens? Robert's like, where's the packs, right? Wait, I didn't fuck up again, did I? I guess we're about to find out. Yo, Tadashi, how you doing? Tadashi, I may have killed the killer.
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing the multiple kidnappings that previously seemed irrelevant.
Right, Final?
However, he continues to flatly deny his involvement in the first two murders. Namatame also maintains his strange insistence that he, quote, placed them inside the TV to save them.
Oh, really, Robert? Nice. I want to see the Leafeon. What did you trade for it? You infatuated with Tadashi. I know, right, Final?
With so much unknown regarding his motives and methods, many are hoping his trial will shed some light on these mysteries. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still covering the town, but it should soften somewhat this week with the coming of spring. Today and tomorrow, we'll see fairly light amounts of fog as usual. Saturation from then on is still to be determined.
Oh, whoops.
It's almost time for your train. You ready to go? Too bad Nanako couldn't leave the hospital in time to say goodbye. A little more time and maybe she could have come outside.
Oh, damn, she's still in the hospital? Like 3 months later?
Feel free to come visit any time, okay? And say hi to your parents for me. There's nothing more I can do for this case. I might end up testifying in court, but otherwise I'll just be observing to see how things play out. I don't imagine he'll get that harsh of a sentence given the evidence, or lack thereof. Well, so it goes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? It's only been a year since you got here, but a lot's happened since then. What do you think about your time here? Are you satisfied with the things you did, the choices you made?
No, I got the wrong ending again.
I see. To be honest, I'm still wondering if I really made the best choices. Well, we should get going. Your friends are probably waiting at the station. Come on. Hey. Thanks.
No, let me reset the clock to my last save real quick. Okay, hey, look, this looks familiar. Okay, I don't think we need to see this again, right?
You really are leaving us. You know, it was overdue quick.
It's going to get boring with...
Yeah, we saw this. What, Tadashi? Look, this time I tried not killing him. Are you kidding me? We can't skip the credits, though? Okay, I guess we're stuck with the credits. Of all the things I can't skip. Yeah, it's a little bit happier, but still the bad ending. Okay, okay. He needs to get good at reaching out to the right, Victoria. Is it possible anyone do the first try? Yeah, I guess so, Tadashi. I mean, the first time I straight up killed the guy, I knew that was a bad ending, but this time I tried not killing him. And, apparently I picked something wrong. Actually, yeah, it's a good idea, Final. I'm gonna do that. You saw someone get it right the first time, Victoria? Really? What? The game's updating. What the why is it updating? Edited. There's like no way. Sashi, I have a question for you though. Did you kill Nanatame the first time you played this? It's updating my fuck up, Akira. Okay, that was a good one. Good. That was a good one. Good burn. Oh, I can't tell you. This definitely would have been way faster if it didn't just start randomly updating. You did not, really, Tadashi? You didn't kill him? It's making all my saves be the bad ending. Oh god, I hope not. Come on. Update. Hurry up. There's someone getting delivered over trying to figure out this is something. And doing this sequence like 5 times? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I hate him for there not to go taking her to that world. I knew something wasn't right. Yeah, I feel like something's not right also. I feel that too, Tadashi. Okay, I'm gonna just restart Steam entirely. Because this thing's like... It's like stuck at being 100% updated. Okay, yeah, now it's done. I think. Where is it? No, I don't kill things. The second they look at me wrong, Undertale dog. Tadashi, this was killing Nanako. This is not like the Undertale dogs, goddammit. I wouldn't have it any other way.
A robot!
Victoria, thank you for summoning your robots to like give us some motivation. I will say they're a little extra with how to execute it. Oh, with this whole multiple ending thing, Victorio. Is it a Persona 4 Gold? This is a Robust. Morning. I don't know. I don't think it's a good morning. Takes out knife. That's me. A Robust 4 Golden, yeah. It's Persona 4, the Saga of a Robust. Okay. Alright. So, Final and Allison, if you two want to give me some hints of how to not fuck this up, that is okay. I'm not doing this a third time. I don't want to do this a third time. If I said too much earlier, I thought you were already on the way to... Oh, no, you're good, Victoria. If you said something, I don't think you said anything. We were just talking about Nanako being alive. Like, I know how to get it. Well, I know part of it is not killing Nanatame. Maybe giving Yosuke a better reason than not revenge. I think giving him a different reason is probably part of it. Chilling the bloodthirst, step 1, literally. Don't believe everything you see or hear. What? And don't believe everything you see or hear. That's an interesting hint. I don't want to see fast forward to Nanako death again. Fucking fine. You're so good to me. There's so many times to make... No, you make fun of a lot, and that's fair, Victoria. Been hit. You're more cryptic than the game. If I paid attention to the game, I mean, I've been paying attention. I do feel like something's up. Like, I honestly do feel that. Like, it's not... There's something going on that they're not telling... That they're not showing us yet. And it's probably bigger than this killer. But he still fucking killed Nanako. Share your thoughts. They aren't... Senpai! Share your thoughts. Senpai! What do you think they aren't showing? They aren't showing how... Why this fog is here. Or how the people are actually getting... Why people are showing up in the Midnight Channel in the first place. Because the killer said he saw them before he kidnapped people. So there's another reason they're getting showed. It's not because he's throwing them in. They aren't showing D's nuts. That's also true. God. You love when Pony gets all snarky like this. This is a classic. Just picture him sipping tea, judgy eyes. We came back to Victoria's message. Okay. You know what? Maybe we should ask this too. Some man put. Man, this put. I'll face myself over as a song for me, really.
I was scared, so I.
Oh, Tadashi, that reminds me. Something happened earlier that you would have like, or I wish you were here for that. Yosuke called me to hang out, right? He was like, so he called to hang out. I said yes, and he's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna call Daisuke too, so people don't think that we're dating. I thought that was so funny.
You have your life.
Tadashi. Soccer guy, you third fucking wheel. Yeah, our date was ruined by soccer dude. Okay, so we're gonna wait.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do
The
this
price
now,
of freedom.
cops will
Oh,
come back.
damn, Victoria.
What are you trying to say?
Okay. I feel like this is a choice. This is a choice I should make. I mean, this won't change anything. But there's also that there's missing something. Shit. Oh, could just stop being a brat and tell me. He could, but he likes his hints. He likes his vague hints. See, what Final's hint though, it makes me feel like I want to pick something here, that we're missing something. I can tell you the choices, but that takes the fun out. Yeah, that's true. It does. It kind of does. See, because of Final's hint, I feel like the first choice was the right choice, but I gave Yosuke the wrong reason. We're on attempt number 6.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Okay, so I know that. I'm about to start hating the game. Why did we try it? Persona 3 is cancelled, guys. I mean, we know he'll probably kill again. That's the thing. We know he'll kill again. The shadow was his true feelings, and we pretty much know he can't be tried, or he can be, but it won't really work well. But I kind of feel like I almost feel like this is the right answer, though. Yeah, that I remember. I picked choice 2 final, so I know that's not the right choice. Not to Yosuke. Angry face here. Step on my daddy. I'm gonna say we don't know his true feelings. Yeah, Yosuke's. I like Yosuke's voice too. Voice actor. Actually, yeah, he's voiced by Yuri, I think, right? I think if I remember right. No caffeine. He really, yeah, him and Chie really go hard in this scene. I agree, Final. Alright, I'm gonna pick this
We
one.
just heard the guy's true feelings on TV. What didn't you understand?
Okay, we got another choice. This might be on the right track. Why are you scared? Something's bothering me. He can repent. I actually don't know. Okay, I know that's the wrong fucking choice. Like, I don't know. This doesn't work. I mean, we don't know why he's scared, but I feel like, but there is something bothering me too. Yeah, I actually don't know. I'm fucking with you. That'd be hilarious if that was actually the right choice. I'm gonna say something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
We're getting at something. I got nothing. I got nothing, dude. It's like killing is bad. Killing's bad. Okay. He could escape via the TV. That's not a good reason. We're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly?
We are missing something.
Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer.
Oh shit, okay.
Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Okay, no, Yosuke, calm the hell down. You let everyone to calm down. Okay, hey, we're hearing him talking. Maybe this is good. This is a good sign, maybe. Yosuke really wants to be a murderer, though.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
Did we do it? Did we do the right thing? Calm the hell down. You would have said that, yeah.
I'm perfectly calm.
Yosuke, you are not fucking calm.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
Yeah, I really like him as a voice actor.
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
He's not, and I'm here for it.
Hey, let's all take a
Exactly right, final. I first said I messed up by saying I can't. Oh, really, Victoria? You said that? my first set said, nah, we're fucking throwing him in the TV.
After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Rise's right. All his pent-up anger of everyone bullying him all game. Gee, Rise got for real, Tadashi, literally.
Fine.
Everyone took a deep breath. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is progressing a lot more than last time. And everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this.
Meanwhile, this dude's still just twitching on the floor, having a mental breakdown.
I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV.
That is true.
It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
No, that is a good Naruto quote. That's true.
Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them, though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
That's one of her best quotes. I think that is a really good quote from her.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Tadashi, I knew you were gonna like what he just said. We're on the same page, Yosuke. We both want to stop him too.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader. All right, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
No one hurts the adopted daughter.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
What's up, Final?
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
That was super tense, though.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke.
Yeah, you played the original version close to launch? Okay.
Come on. We've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
They had no warning for this to save. Oh no, Final, are you serious? Oh god. That's horrible. They didn't give you any kind of warning that this was gonna happen. That's horrible. Like, okay, I love you. But this is my cousin, not yours. Yeah, true, Victoria.
Right. Together.
I had to wait through the entire exams before I would know. Oh my god, Final, that's awful. I would have been so pissed.
Yeah.
I think I literally never turned down the options to save. I never do either, Victorio. There he goes. You're married in canon.
Yeah, you're right.
They sure are, Tadashi. They sure are. Oh no, Victoria, you went through that too?
Sorry. And thanks.
I'm so sorry. Oh shit, I wonder if Allison went through that too, since she said she killed him too. The case has taken a sharp turn, and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. It seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. We did it, guys. We did the right thing. And we maxed out our investigative team. The investigation team. That's brutal. Everyone did. It's brutal. Probably Tadashi. Thank you, Monkey. What guy after you saw? Yeah, Victoria, I would too. I'd be like, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit again. I'd be like, wow, that was a really horrible ending. Why did the game end like this? Create Loki, the ultimate form of the Fool Arcana. Yeah, another ultimate persona unlocked. Yeah, this game is good and did that. Like, why would it end like that? The fuck? Where's the bonding not be broken? Now, we can now fuse Loki, the shapeshifter. And back to bad music. Wait, what happened? Wait a minute. What's happening? Did we just make another bond with someone? Back's like two. I know, right, Tadashi? I am a pro. I'm a pro at bonding now. Wait, who the fuck are we bonding with? We're not bonding with the killer, are we? We can now fuse Kratos' son. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Now establish the Seekers of Truth social link. Oh. So it's like a new team link. I was about to say, fuck that, we're getting a bond with the killer.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san.
Reach out to the truth.
If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation.
How far did I get with
and their trust in you, Adachi-san.
I got it to rank 7, I think, Tadashi. I think it was literally like the highest the game would let me get it. Yeah, I think it's rank 7. I haven't even seen him to talk to him since, so like that's literally as high as I could have gone. And I couldn't get to rank 7 before like Nanako was in the hospital, I think.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd really appreciate it.
Sure, we got you, Adachi.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
Well, thank God you found the other ending. I want to max out with all the cuties. Yeah, of course, Tadashi. That's what I'm here for, to max out bonds with husbandos.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Understood.
Naoto Max went. Final, I'm already like rank 6 with Naoto.
Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
I power bonded with her. Now who? Faster.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning.
That's a really way to go. Why is it not maxed out? Right, Tadashi?
But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious.
Y'all keep moving. We're so in front of the room. We're not supposed to be around. That's okay, Victoria. We're right outside. No one cares. No one cares we're right outside.
If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
They totally can't hear us from... Yeah, exactly.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable.
Everyone knows that in all TV shows and video games, you can't hear through a closed door unless the story tells you to. Great Phantom Thieves meeting, Victoria.
Namatame and his wife were separated at the time.
You can't hear from 2 feet away. Yeah, right. So that's literally. Hey guys, we're the Phantom. Exactly.
Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
I was just like, I don't know what's happening.
This is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh no! The anime rules didn't work. They heard us.
Oh, there you are, all of you.
Dante heard them. Oh god.
Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
I guess Adachi wasn't every one of you. He was a part of that. I know, right, Victoria? Oh shit! Hey, Teddy.
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world?
Victoria. No, you're good.
This doesn't quite feel like it, though. I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan.
So Teddy didn't leave on his own. What do you mean, Tadashi?
I couldn't do anything.
We're just trying to press out a game would really kill the atmosphere.
Why do I even exist?
Oh. Exactly, Tadashi.
I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei!
Wait, what was true?
What should I do?
Teddy, what are you talking about? What did he remember? What's happening?
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Good, Nanako's back again. Thank God.
Huh?
The plot thickens.
What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
Tashi, when Nanako died the first time, I was so sad.
Until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
It is depressing.
So this isn't a joke?
Yeah, her weak voice, and then like, just it's her, and then she flatlines. It was so sad.
You're actually telling the truth?
Yeah, and even till Final up.
Nanako-chan. Oh my God.
That's why Yosuke got. No, I'm not saying Yosuke was not justifying his anger. He definitely was. I mean, fuck, I threw the guy in the TV the first time because I was pissed too. Final, honestly, I feel like it's gonna tear me up anytime I see it too, even though I know what happens. That's just typical Kain. Tadashi, bastard.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
Yosuke just justified it for me.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
The victim in bed with some random nobody. He'll be like, whoop, off you go now, Tommy. Tasha, I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't do that. I'd say murder is wrong.
Come on. Stop crying, you two.
No, see, like if it was like the homeroom teacher that died or something, be like, no, we can't kill this guy. That's wrong. We can't just get revenge on him.
You all should go home for the night.
Tadashi, I killed dogs that were trying to murder me. Okay. No, not that wanted to lick my face. That wanted to kill me. I didn't kill the one dog that wanted to lick my face. Okay, except for the genocide room, but that doesn't count. I had to be an asshole there. Yeah, fuck Kasugawa. The genocide route doesn't count. I had to be a monster in that one.
I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Wait a second, where's Teddy?
You don't like Kasugawa? You boys want yourself a panther? I don't know. She's a little too creepy with it, Tadashi.
I noticed.
Yeah, I don't want that panther. Yeah, she's a creep. Oh, Dami, I'm not into Dami mommies, Tadashi. I'm not into that.
I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital.
And neither is Final.
I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Hey look, now we got the idea of using the phone. And there was no note. There was no note this time. Fight hard to survive. You must wait and believe that she will recover.
Oh, there you are.
Sashi, who don't you believe, me or Final? Or both?
I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay? You can't just meet with the suspect like that.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Anyway,
Tadashi. I didn't do
I
anything.
came to give you an update on Dojima-san.
Tadashi, I believe you guys. Oh, hi, Adachi.
His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now and he's fast asleep.
I'm not worried.
He'll be alright, don't worry. Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again. Don't Tell him I said that.
I doubt you. I'll tell him to start with you.
Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again. Guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time.
What do you mean being so dramatic? She fucking died, Adachi.
By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right? Well, enjoy your freedom while you can. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
He sent Adachi's concern for you. Hey, look, Tadashi, you were just asking about the bun. We're up to rank 8 now.
Well, I better head back. You go home too, before it gets too late. See ya.
Honestly, yeah, he kind of is, Tadashi. He kind of is like my uncle. Even though I'm literally living with my uncle.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save.
Get him some cabbages.
Why? Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them. Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
I know, right, Tadashi? Hey, look, it's snowing.
Oh, it's snow.
That's true, and that guy's fucking crazy.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
Let's throw him into the TV. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's good at jumping people.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow.
If I was about to tweak out, really? Wonder why.
Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Kiss him, do it. Sorry, Tadashi, you didn't give me the choice to. Do it or no balls. It didn't give me the choice. I'm sorry, Tadashi. Back in Nanatami's room. Is it really right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? But now you have no way of knowing. Of course we have a way of knowing. We saw the bad ending. And we know it was the bad thing to do. Let's get booked too. He knew that was coming. Running from the gay. Your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. When you get 3 months back, exactly. There's something new in your inbox. Hey, it's Ko. I heard what happened to your little cousin. Is there anything I can do to help? Let me know. You know I'm there for you, okay? We're best friends, dude. Right? Aw. Hey, soccer dude! Daisuke here. I just heard about Nanako-chan. How's he doing? How's she doing? Is there anything I could do to help you guys? Please tell me ASAP. What do you mean delete his message, Tadashi? You got the guts, man. You gotta be brave, man. I checked all your messages. They're from your friends in town. Wait, why was it only those two? That felt random. Eggplant emoji. And the circle with an X. Tadashi, what the fuck? For when he cock blocked you. It's okay, we're leaving them on red. Yeah, right? We don't answer text in this game. Yeah, friends who are there to each encourage each other. The case is still mired with impenetrable fog. Let's continue forward towards the truth. Go home before you catch a cold. That seemed really random that those were the only two texts that got read. What about everyone else? Oh, no, fucking maxed out by now. Oh! So they're the only ones that maxed out that weren't a party member. Okay, that makes sense now. Like, Naoki would have been really sweet there. Look, Tadashi. Okay, it's kind of my fault. Well, no, it's not completely my fault. That I started his bond super late. Saki's brother would have been really sweet. Yeah, took on by his proper name, Tadashi. Saki's brother. Yeah, literally just go in Desuke since they're paired up. Well, that's what happened when Tommy in the hospital board. Naoki, so far I do like Naoki's social link. I actually do. I was so disappointed with Soccer Dudes though. Like, he didn't even get a voice acted final scene. That's fucked up. You're being butthurt. It wasn't I was being butthurt, Tadashi. The game was blocking me because I didn't have enough expression or whatever. Whatever the fuck I needed, it wasn't letting me use it. I started to fall, and the fog won't disappear. What lies ahead from here? She doesn't like those balls like Ko does, though. You're very tired. You should hurry, get some rest for today. Oh, well, hey there, guys. Ages late because he said it hates me. No. I started ages late because I didn't know he existed to even start a bond in the first place. And then after I did talk to him, he was kind of like, I hate you. I'm like, wow, this guy's a dick. But he's so cute. I didn't know, Tadashi. I'm sorry.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
Seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
You missed his Igo voice? Oh, because of Persona 5?
I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far.
Tadashi. Also, Tadashi, Final said the other day, apparently there's a bond that I could have gotten, like, at the very beginning of the game that I still haven't gotten somehow. Like, I don't know who or how. That's why probably won't get an English release. Oh, really, Final? That is kind of a shame. Do you know who Final's talking about?
Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
Of course I can solve it. Yeah, there's a few I never started. For sure. Well, Final said there's one like I could have gotten really early on that I still haven't gotten.
Splendid.
You know what 3 really, Sashi? After I beat the game, you guys are going to have to tell me who I missed and how.
That too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
Hey, you know what? The background kind of looks like where Teddy is right now. Like the fog that Teddy was in. I think my one's connected to the nurse. Oh, really, Sashi? There's one's connected to the nurse? I'm scared to go back to the hospital with that nurse.
Well, why don't
it does, right?
A moment to look back on your journey.
Really? You never noticed that?
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight.
That's a weird straight guy.
Margaret?
I guess we're recapping everything? Voice you heard many times before echo in your mind. What the fuck? What's happening?
Yeah, well, I quit pretending.
Hey, Soccer Dude!
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Like, this makes it look like Soccer Dude's like the most important man in my life. Because he's the only one popping up.
Failing to understand and failing to listen
Right,
are rather different things.
Hey, there's that quote again. You're really the only guy in that matters. Like, yeah, right, Victoria? You gotta check out the brain, literally. Failing to understand, failing to listen are rather different things. That's a really good quote.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Seems that the car has stopped moving. Ooh.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
You guys talked it out backstage. Yeah, I started I. And I'm still like, who the fuck is I? Why would I even have a bond with her? So like, I never got past level 1. I only missed 3, okay. I is like the worst one to you. Honestly, she kind of is. She kind of feels like that. That's why I haven't bothered with her to keep building it. It's a surprisingly good link, really.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently.
Let's rock.
Yo, T-Bats, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. I get a shout out for you. T-Bats, how was your stream? How was The Walking Dead Season 1? Nice. I need to play that again one day. Wait, what did Sashi say here? They pass out a hot nurse, hot female student, and doesn't want to link with hot cougar teacher. It keeps thinking of soccer guy. Kain might. Oh shit, Tadashi, you might be onto something. Oh no. Is it true? Maybe it is. D-Bats, how was your stream? How are you liking The Walking Dead? Is it your first time? That's good Naoki's, but it's up there. Really, it's actually really good. This game, and I wanted to drop by say I appreciate that, T-Bats. I would appreciate it. Is it? Oh, so you love this game? Huh? Do you finish it? You finished it tonight? Oh, T-Bats, was it your first time? And did you cry? Because I remember the ending of season 1.
Some travel fast. Some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Yeah, final. I doubt I do, especially since I gotta max out Naoto. All right, Robert. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, exactly. Final. I got other priorities. I don't think any of the links in this game are bad as opposed to right. They had some meh ones. Oh, really, Tadashi? Yeah, TA's was a little meh. It wasn't like anything crazy. First time playing it, but you watching. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you already knew what was gonna happen. Is this your first time actually playing it? Yeah, T-Bats, the first time I played that though, that ending fucked me up.
Just so.
Okay, Rada, have a good night.
The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart.
You were sobbing the first time. Yeah, especially because you kind of have to make the choice. That makes it worse.
Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
There, sir. Cause what's a fusion? No, see, I started her Tadashi, but then I never did anything with it. Okay, T-Bats, have a good night. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. And if you keep going Walking Dead, good luck with the rest of it. Yeah, I just didn't get past rank 1, but you know I started it. That counts, right? You hear something in the distance. Oh, really, Final? Like, I could just power bond her really quick? Seems like you've been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. That's true. It's all fusion, which doesn't take any time. Someone seems to be at the door. Hey, it's Yosuke.
Teddy's missing.
Oh no.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Yeah, me too. He was acting all weird lately.
And max her out in 1. That'll be a good way to do it, Final.
Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side.
Right, Tadashi? That's what I'm saying. Oh, Tadashi, guess how much it would cost for me to like resummon God if I ever fused him for something? Because I registered him again the other day. we checked. Do it naturally through the game. Yeah. Who does that though, Final? Like naturally do it? Gone back to the other side.
We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Juness?
Where could Teddy have gone? In any case, he decided to go look for him.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
So yeah, Tadashi, if I ever needed to summon Aerobus, I can't wait for him to stream P3 so I can watch him play half of my beloved game. Tadashi. Yeah, Tadashi, so if I ever needed to summon Aerobus again, it would only cost me a little over 100,000 yen to get Aerobus back. Yes, do it, Final. I definitely want to see what the shirt is.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Rise. Where did you buy the shirt? Oh, he has other shirts that'll be up my alley? Ooh. That's interesting. I'm interested in that. Like Charizard, maybe?
Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
Call the mysterious dream you had last night. Have you tried summoning multiple Aerobus? Wait, is that possible? Can we have more than one god in our party? Maybe time for contemplation rather than action. That's what Edgar said, but... Yeah, I remember you said the search could be Lucario. So, yeah, I'm guessing the other ones would be like Charizard that would be up my alley. You haven't tried. It makes you a heretic. You're right, Tadashi. I am a heretic. Fuck. Let's think about this.
I guess that's all we can do right now.
Oh, some Eevee theme shirts? Nice.
He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case.
What evolution are they missing, Final? Oh, there's the Lucario merge. There's Charizard merge. 2 of the 3 most popular mons in existence, along with evolution. That's true, Tadashi. That's very true. You're not going to have one without the other.
It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, I missed what you said. I thought you said that they were missing one of the evolutions for their shirts. Yeah, so you get some Umbreon and Espeon. Actually, 2 dogs in love.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but Something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts.
Yes.
Of all the victims, only 2 were killed, Miss Yamano the announcer and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them.
Let's just pull that. God damn it, the poll's at a 3-way tie. Why are you guys making this a tie again?
After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
I was gonna be like, are we finally coming to our senses and killing Nanatama yet? Right?
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Yeah, that's the part that's still weird about this.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself.
Kanji.
Senpai.
Yeah,
if you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
Kanji, please.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point.
That's a good
if
point.
He thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Oh, got you, final.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV.
No, our calm, rational thinkers. And all men are bloodthirsty rage machines. I mean, true.
Come on, don't get all quiet.
Oh, Tadashi, don't forget also.
I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
Don't forget. Oh wait. Okay, Tadashi, don't forget also. Men are also perverted as fuck according to this game. The game takes final. No, god damn it! I hit the wrong button. The culprits. Besides Namatame, could be something that proves this possibility. His diary.
But that points straight at Namatame. Come on, man.
How do I get the text log out? There we go. Okay, hold on. Let me see what happened here. I'm trying to say effective about anything. In my head. Hey, who intends to save us? Let's go through this, I guess. Yeah, that's right. Change the fact that he killed them. Maybe someone else was involved? What makes you think so? Okay. What about the alibi?
Her alibi? Wasn't it airtight right from the beginning? How could she kidnap people and throw them into TVs if she's out of the country?
Okay. How about the warning letter?
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the warning letter with all the shit that was going
Tommy's
down.
the killer. He must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
I actually forgot all about these letters because everything that's been happening. This was meant from the start, guys. The first warning letter said, "Don't rescue anymore." And the second one said, "If you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed."
Yes, that's right.
But then he took Nanako anyway, so maybe it wasn't even him.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
That too.
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Hey, Kanji actually helped put this together. Namatame wrote it wrong. He didn't write it. So he didn't write it.
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
Shit, so there's someone else going on here?
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Namatame typoed. Yeah. I'll put in a kill part of me. Didn't make sense to you personally, but... Oh, really, Final? That didn't make sense to you?
Dear God.
Fucking autocorrect. Yeah, don't you hate when you hand write something and then just autocorrects wrong?
Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV, and yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet.
So maybe he didn't even kill them? Maybe the killer's not even the fucking killer? What? Let's see, probably story stuff going on. Or any offering you can save. We'll see what happens when I can finally save again. and how long this takes. I'll ask if there's like more story stuff that's about to happen. Tashi, don't you dare blame Nanako! Alright, if Nanako was the killer, then we'll just cover up for her and call it a day. There was someone that didn't throw us off the trail.
We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
I'm gonna take another step towards the truth. Seekers of truth. Kusama, your head big, bro. Oh my god.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
As fucked up as that would be such a good twist, actually. The time you didn't invite me to Junes. Oh no, I'm sorry, Tadashi. I didn't mean it.
I have a plan.
No, it wouldn't.
There's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Alright, we're going to the hospital. It'll be heart-wrenching. That's what makes it a good twist, though. I would hate everything, but like, obviously it would be interesting though. But Nanako, yeah. But Nanako, it can't be Nanako.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252 requesting confirmation on an ID.
I just pictured like Nanako jumping on people and like knocking them out and throwing them into the TV. There's no fucking way. You just imagine little Nanako like jumping on people, fucking knocking them out.
Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh?
They got sick lads. What's the worst part of that?
Ah, understood. I see.
You can see that being a case for Ace attorney, really? Oh my god.
Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
Ripped off for sleeves. And got biceps twice as big as Kanji's, right?
I'd like him to accompany me as well.
I do kind of want to play Ace Attorney, though.
He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Yeah, I know you guys told me I need to play that, too.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
I think you guys said that's something I have to do, like, after I'm done with Persona, though, right? Because those are kind of long.
The last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I figured, final. Like, there's not really any gameplay for them.
This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
A suspicious object?
Well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
Oh, I bet they planted that shit. Gameplay, but yeah, mostly, yeah, it's like very minimal gameplay.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful.
Oh, well, I guess that stuff won't get recorded. What a shame.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
You wouldn't dare say what it is, fair.
Wow.
Like how everyone else just runs up. Like, hey guys, we're here too.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object. So he won't be gone long.
Alright, and now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Honestly, they didn't all need... Our gang is so sus, right? Honestly, they didn't all need to come join me too. It could have just been me and Naoto talking to him.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you.
Right, final.
It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case.
He goes, can you protect you?
And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please,
yo, Back, how are you doing?
Answer our questions.
Huh? He understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Who'd you throw in first? Did you kill 2 girls?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed.
Okay. There. It is save points. I know, right, Tadashi? Oh wait, hold on. Okay.
That's why I put them in there.
Wait, what? So he puts them in there for someone else to save them? No. Okay.
I couldn't save them.
Huh? Me?
Yukiko was the first one he threw in. So he didn't even throw in the first 2 people.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Oh, okay.
It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
What ask him? Kill the first two. Yeah, who killed the first two?
I have no idea. I want to know that too.
There's so many right, Sasuke? There's so many goddamn killers. Okay, fuck, I'm confused. This throws Namatame in.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so obviously... Tadashi, you bastard. Okay, so obviously he didn't write the warning letters.
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
You... believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only... you?
Only us.
We did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
We shall listen.
All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either.
Damn it, this isn't Tizandrakan. This guy's not Titus at all.
Where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even.
Tatame.
I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end,
I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Now we're talking about casting how it's downward painful.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remember that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did. So I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
Yeah,
But
she
that
said
same
fuck
night,
off.
on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape.
Oh shit.
She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone?
Yeah, right, Final? So is this what happens if you fail to save people? Like in the game? They start... This happens like this, you see them getting eaten? Or getting consumed?
Come on! Please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was going to be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done.
Never visibly shown, you see nothing there. Oh, okay, you don't actually see it.
There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart.
What happened? You would have to be a heartless animal. Yeah, for real, Vinyl. How could you not go on the TV right away to save Nanako?
Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me.
Save Yukiko.
And that's when it hit me. I apparently had
Save
the
the
power
weapon.
to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calmed down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably.
Yes, welcome back.
It
How are you
seemed
doing?
The only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
You remember my channel before the face cam, right? And that's such a long time ago back. Or it feels like it.
Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
Damn, now Chia is pissed as fuck.
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it.
I mean, it was the perfect cover. The stream's going good back. We're going to a lot of story stuff today. Try to turn it out. Yeah, exactly, Tadashi. Like, I'm not totally defending him, but he's not like we're a little bit wrong about him.
But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
Yeah, okay, well he was okay, it was kind of false. Part of it was he was being an idiot. Yeah, back. We had a lot of emotional stuff going on today too.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it.
Oh, in game. Yeah, it's been an emotional day in the game. He had good intentions, didn't realize. Yeah, exactly. He had good intentions, just horrible method.
When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
Oh, sorry, back. No. We're talking about the game.
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew you couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Juness?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered.
What triangle sadness? And you don't know what you just watched, really, back? It was that weird.
But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty.
He's starting to sound a lot more normal now.
But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
Because someone's actually... Yeah, true. We're probably the only people that'll actually listen to him. And not just call him insane. And Woody Harrelson. How about the Oliver TV call? I would not recommend. Okay, good to know, back. Luckily, I'd never even heard of the movie to begin with.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them.
Right back.
I'm to blame for all of this. Yes, I agree.
You still threw Nanako in there.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences.
Tadashi. Look, he still... Even if unintentional, he still almost killed all those people.
Kidnapping is already a serious crime.
Including Nanako.
On top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
Final, what are you talking about?
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people.
Tadashi. There's no stone. Look, Tadashi, Yosuke's pumping him up.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
Oh, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
That's the plan.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
I like how the cops are standing there letting them discuss this now. Take another step towards the truth. Oh shit, we're building this bond fast. Tadashi, don't you dare! What are you all doing here? Yeah, sits, right? Literally.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen.
It's like Scooby-Doo. It's okay, he's 2 feet away and he can't hear him. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't say anything like, what are you talking about, the TV world?
Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Oh, you little rascals. Just running into the room of the murderer. Another killer? Bullshit. Exactly.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
What, rascals? You forgot that was a word. My little rascal. That'd be perfect for Akira, actually.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail...
Damn, we gotta go all the way back from the beginning.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on.
It's meddling kids.
And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow.
Time to do game plus light.
Discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow you'll all be going out to talk to people in town. Let's finally help uncover the information that leads to the true culprit. Let's have to go home early today and get some rest. Wait, so if I rest... Yeah, save. Oh, you know what? Let's fucking save. Jesus Christ. Tomorrow's... Okay, I was about to ask that final. So maybe I should just save tomorrow for next time. Or today. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, I'll save it for next time then. Like an hour plus? Yeah, okay, let's save it for next time. Thank you for that warning.